Welcome to the YouTube channel Physics Theories and Numerical, where we are providing you high quality videos for easy and joyful understanding of physics theories and concepts for life. Once you understand the theories, handling of numericals will be easy. We also welcome you to the best MCQ video series for refraction numerical MCQs. We have designed this best MCQ series videos with lot of care. Here we are providing you high quality MCQs where we will be starting from fundamental level and we will be moving on to more difficult level of MCQs. With each and every MCQ answers, we are providing you explanations so that you can refresh your fundamental and strengthen them. This is just not a video. This is a mock test. With each and every MCQ, we are providing you timer with reasonable time so that you can put in your thoughts, you can come to your option before we take you to the answer. This video I think will be less than 20 minutes video and we have got 13 MCQs in this. So if you calculate, you will find you will get a very high learning volume versus time you are spending. So we will suggest you to go through the video till the end and make the best use of the high quality videos that we are providing. We have already uploaded videos for spherical mirror, for concept MCQs, for numerical MCQs, for ray diagram MCQs. We also have uploaded video for concept MCQs in refraction. We will give you the link in the description box so that you can go through the videos in case you have not already gone through. This video is for numerical MCQ in refraction. Here we will be using the standard symbols that you find in your NCERT book. Here comes the first MCQ, in fact 2 MCQs together. From the ray diagram, you need to find out angle of incidence and angle of refraction. 10 seconds time for you, timer starts now. Time's up, let's see the answer. The answers are angle of incidence, that is option C, 62 degree, angle of refraction, option D, that is 40 degree. Now this angle of incidence and angle of refraction, it is always measured with the normal. Now what is normal? Normal is the perpendicular drawn on the surface at the point of incidence. So you draw the normal, other angles have been given, from there you can calculate the angle of incidence and angle of refraction. In this question you can be asked the refractive index also, that you can find out provided you know the values of sine 62 degree and sine 40 degree. That will be sine 62 degree by sine 40 degree. Next MCQ. Here you need to find out the refractive index of medium B with respect to medium A. Some angles are given, you need to find out the refractive index. 15 seconds time, timer starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is option C, that is 1.4. Let's understand the calculation also. That's easy. Angle of incidence has already been given, that is 45 degree. Angle of refraction will be 90 degree minus 60 degree, that is 30 degree. So sin I by sin R, that gives you refractive index of A with respect to A is root 2, that is 1.414, and from the options you need to choose option C. Next MCQ. Again some angles are given, ray diagram, you need to find out refractive index of Q with respect to P. 15 seconds time, timer starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. Answer is option B, that is 1.2. In fact, it's simple. You have to find out refractive index. That means you need to find out I and R. Some angles are given. Draw the normal. Get the angle I. That will be 90 degree minus 30 degree. That is 60 degree. I is 60 degree. And R is 60 degree minus 15 degree. That is 45 degree. You just need to find out I and R and get the refractive index. Sin I by sin R. So refractive index is sin 60 degree by sin 45 degree. That is root 3 by root 2. Small calculation, it comes 1.22, so it's your option B. Next MCQ. A student has traced the incident and refractive rays as shown in the diagram. He also has drawn a circle and got some lengths as shown. Now what is the refractive index of medium B with respect to medium A? 10 seconds time. Timer starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is 1.25. Now, you need to find out sin I by sin R. What is sin I? You look at the right angle triangle. That sin I will be the radius of the circle 5 divided by radius of the circle. That is sin I. And sin R will be 4 divided by radius of the circle. So sin I by sin R will be 5 by 4. That is 1.25. Hope you are liking this video. Please subscribe to the channel, like, share and comment on the video and press the bell icon. Next MCQ, again two MCQs together. Refractive index of glass with respect to air is 3 by 2 and that of water with respect to air is 4 by 3. Question number 1, who is denser optical medium? Question number 2, what is the refractive index of glass with respect to water? 15 seconds time. Timer starts now. If you think you require more time, do pause the video, do your calculation and come back to the video. Time's up. Let's see the answer. Of course, glass is the most dense medium among all the threes. So first question is option A, that is glass. Second question, the answer comes 9 by 8. The calculation has been given in the side. Refractive index of glass with respect to water will be refractive index of glass by refractive index of water. Small calculation, the value is 9 by 8. That is option B. Next MCQ, an easy one. Speed of light in vacuum is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. The refractive index of water is 1.33. So what will be the speed of light in water? 10 seconds time. Your time starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is option B. It's simple division. Speed of light in vacuum is given 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second divided by the refractive index. So you get the value. It's option C. Next MCQ. If c is the velocity of light in free space, then time taken by light to travel a distance of x in a medium of refractive index n is given by 4 options. 10 seconds time for you. Timer starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. Option B. It's easy. See, c is the velocity of light in free space. So to travel a distance of x in free space, it will take x by c. That will be the time. Now if the medium has refractive index n, so time taken in that medium will be more by refractive index times. So it will be refractive index multiplied by the time that it would have taken in vacuum, that is nx by c. Next MCQ. There are 4 cases of refraction. 4 separate cases of refraction. Case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4. For all the cases, angle of incidence and angle of refraction has been given. You need to find out in which case the refractive index is maximum. If you require, you can use the value of sine 20 degree that has been given. 20 seconds time. Your time starts now. Again, if you require more time, do pause the video, do your calculation, come back to the video. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is case 3. So what you have to do? You have to just calculate the values of n, that is sin I by sin r. 4 calculations you have to do. Get the values, choose the maximum one, that is case 3. That has got the maximum refractive index. Next MCQ. A transparent block of refractive index √2 has been kept on a mirror in air. The ray AB enters the block and comes back as shown. The ray inside the transparent material and the upper surface, they create an equilateral triangle. Now what is the angle of incidence of the ray on the transparent material? 4 options, 20 seconds time. Your time starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is option B. It's an easy one. See, refractive index has been given. You need to find out angle of incidence. So now you need to find out angle of refraction. So the triangle BCD, that is an equilateral triangle. So all the angles are 60 degree. From that you find angle of refraction as 90 degree minus 60 degree, that is 30 degree. So you got angle of refraction. You know refractive index, you need to find out I. Sin I by sin r is equal to √2. So you get the value of I as 45 degree. Next MCQ on the same setup. Here the ray comes back in the path DE as shown. Now you need to find out the total deviation the ray AB suffers. Ray AB enters, goes through the transparent material, comes back in the path DE. You need to find out the total angle of deviation the incident ray is suffering. 4 options, 10 seconds time here. Your time starts now. Again, if you require more time, do pause the video, do your calculation and come back. Time's up. Let's see the answer. The answer is 90 degree. See, this explanation also has been given. Now you know the angle of incidence, that is 45 degree, right? So angle of emergence also will be 45 degree. It's simple geometry. So you know the angle of emergence, that is 45 degree. Now bring these two rays together, bring them close, AB and DE. So the angle ABE is 45 plus 45, that is 90 degree. So that will give you delta as 180 degree minus 90 degree, that is 90 degree, that is option B. Next MCQ, in fact the last MCQ of this video. A ray in the air hits the surface of a transparent medium at an angle of incidence of 60 degree. Angle of incidence is 60 degree. Now a part of the ray is reflected back into the same medium and the balance part of the ray is getting refracted into the transparent medium. Now if the refracted ray makes an angle of 90 degree with the reflected ray, you need to find out the refractive index of the transparent medium. 4 options, 20 seconds time. Time starts now. It's simple geometry. You need to draw the rays. You need to calculate the angle. You need to calculate the refractive index. If you require more time, do pause the video and then come back. Time's up. Let's see the answer. Answer is option C. Let's understand. Look at the diagram. What you have been told, the angle of incidence I is 60 degree. Now you see the ray of reflection, reflected ray and the refracted ray, they are making angle of 90 degree. Your objective is to find out R dash, that is angle of refraction, because you require refractive index. It's easy. So I is 60 degree, so R also will be 60 degree. Angle of reflection is equal to angle of incidence. So I also is 60 degree. What has been given? R plus R dash plus 90 degree is 180 degree. So from that you find out R dash as 30 degree. So once you got R dash, refractive index is sin 60 by sin 30, that is root 3. Hope you like the video. Please subscribe to the channel, like, share and comment on the video and press the bell icon. Thank you for watching this video. We'll come up with more such videos. Bye bye till then.